if it costs my spine. I've been broke down, but I'm still on time. All my life I was chasing the sign. Now I move quiet, I'm taking what's mine. No apologies, no more begging please. I was building the fire, now I move with ease. They thought I'd fall when the room got small. Living in a van, but I stood up tall. I was fighting demons, didn't make the call. Now I bench press plain like it's nothing at all. I ain't loud, I'm precise, I don't talk, I decide. I was drilled in love, now I'm choosing my side. Whoa, whoa. If you leave, that's fine, I won't chase, I'll climb. Every lost heart listens, now I'm sharp in the mud. All my life I was chasing a home. All my life I was feeling alone. All my life I put her on the throne. Now I build me up, muscle and bone. I don't need love if it costs my spine. I've been broke down, but I'm still on time. All my life I was chasing the sign. Now I move quiet, I'm taking what's mine. No apologies, no apologies. No more begging please, no more begging please. I was building the fire, now I move with ease. Every route I jog, always doubting myself. Every rep I push, put the pin on the shelf. Used to fear losing them more than my health. I'm building a man out of nothing but will. Early mornings, cold stars, heavy chest, no heart. Turn hunger into art. Now I finish what I start. I don't need validation, I need elevation. Discipline daily, no hesitation. No fear, no breaks, no tears, just waste. No doubt, no shame, new man, new name. It costs my spine. I've been broke down, but I'm still on time. All my life I was chasing the sign. Now I move quiet, I'm taking what's mine. No apologies, no apologies. No more begging please, no more begging please. I was built in the fire, now I move with ease.
I still feel, I feel it coming down slow, heavy in my chest. Every road in this town leads me back to what we left. We built it from the ground, no blueprint, just trust. Now I'm standing in the fallout, watching it turn to dust. You walked away, but I'm still here. Say you don't feel it, but I feel it clear. I could save us if you were here, but I'm talking to walls and disappear. My love don't fade, it don't rewind. It spans lifetimes past space and time. I've been lifting all this weight, but it don't compare to the silence in the dark when there's no one there. I don't hate you, I just bleed slow. still feel you.
It's calm, it's not calm. It's quiet in here, but it's loud in my head. Coffee gone cold on the counter, sunlight hitting half my face. I'm sitting still like nothing's wrong, but I feel something changing shape. Phone screen dark, I don't check it. I already know what it won't say. Silence can be louder than screaming when there's nothing left to explain. I'm not crying, I'm not breaking, I'm not begging, I'm just here. It's all of it at once, anger and acceptance, missing you but not reaching, strength inside the tension. I'm coming, I'm collapsing, I'm healing and I'm hurt, I'm building something steady while watching something burn. It's all of it, all of it. I could tear the whole thing down, say the words that cut like glass, but growth is swallowing the impulse, letting moments pass. I used to chase the noise, now I let it echo out. There's power in restraint, there's clarity in doubt. I don't need the last word, I don't need a win. Sometimes the strongest move is discipline. It's all of it at once, the panic and the pride, the part of me that wants you and the part that stepped aside. I'm lonely but I'm leveling, I'm shaking but I'm sure if this is what it costs me, then I can endure. It's all of it,
Yeah. Some people disappear while they're still breathing. All the nights we stayed up dreaming. Broken plans but we kept believing. Cars packed up chasing a feeling. Days with loving you was easy. Every promise on the ceiling. Faded pictures still repeating. God, I wish you could see it. How my heart's still beating now. I still love you. You say the door's closed forever. You say the story's finally done. But love don't die because you said so. My heart still writes what we begun. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. If you ever hear the song tonight, just know the truth I couldn't hide. I love you still. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Even if you never change your mind, even if you leave me in the past, I love you still. All the miles between us growing, but I never stopped hoping. Cold nights sleeping alone, dreams of you still showing. Every memory keeps glowing, fighting tears that keep flowing. Guess you'll never know it, how much love I'm holding back. I love you still. Maybe someday you'll hear my voice floating through a melody, and maybe you'll remember what you meant to me. I don't need forever, I don't need the past. I just needed you to believe we could last. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. If your heart still wonders why, there's a song that says goodbye but loves you still. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Even if you say you're gone, you're the reason for this song. I love you still. I love you still.
I used to look in the mirror and flinch, carrying blame for every inch. Told myself I was too much, too loud, then too quiet, too lost in the crowd. I judged myself harder than they ever could, held on to guilt like I thought I should. But I'm done with that sentence, done with the chains. I'm not my past, I'm more than pain. I forgive me for the nights I broke and the lies I believed, for the anger I buried, the love I lost, the years I paid not knowing the cost. I forgive the boy, the man, the soul, for not being perfect, for losing control. I forgive me, yeah. It's time to let me breathe. Oh, every scar I try to erase turned out to be part of my grace. I did what I had to just to stand, even if no one could understand. I hurt people, I own that now, but I bled too. I just didn't know how to say I'm hurting, to say I'm scared. But I'm learning now, and I care. I forgive me for the nights I broke and the lies I believed, for the anger I buried, the love I lost, the years I paid not knowing the cost. I forgive the boy, the man, the soul, for not being perfect, for losing control. I forgive me, yeah. It's time to let me breathe. Oh, if I don't just me and my name. I forgive me for the nights I broke and the lies I believed, for the anger I buried, the love I lost, the years I paid not knowing the cost. I forgive the boy, the man, the soul, for not being perfect, for losing control. I forgive me, yeah. It's time to let me breathe.
Am I still him? I don't know, I've been asking it lately. Kid with the scars, acting hard, but inside feeling shaky. Copied actors off the screen, wore a mask like armor. Became monk overnight, fooled a counselor, fooled my mama. Didn't need no homework, still passed all the tests. They call me lazy, truth is I was running ahead of the rest. Weed gave me a name, the stoner easy to hold. When my real identity slipped through fingers too cold. This is my therapy session. Every scar, every mask, every lesson. Am I fake, am I real, am I guessing? I bleed truth even when I'm confessing. I thought I had no pain, just lies in my skin. Cut myself just to feel, now the scars never thin. They don't care if it's fake, they just tell the story that I try to erase myself for a piece of glory. I wanted judgment, wanted eyes on my name. Better hated than invisible, better fight in shame. If they see me at my worst, maybe they'll stay or they'll run, but at least they'll acknowledge I was here when it's done. This is my therapy session. Every scar, every mask, every lesson. Am I fake, am I real, am I guessing? I bleed truth even when I'm confessing. Sometimes I wonder if the scars are lies or proof, but scars don't lie, they stay. Whether or not the pain was true. Maybe I wasn't broken, maybe I was just lost, but the marks remind me there's always a cost. You see the scars, I see the lies I believe, but even lies leave marks and I still gotta grieve. Maybe pain was pretend, but the blade cut deep. Now my arms carry stories I never wanted to keep. And if I'm still him, then he's still me, but I'm stronger now, bleed differently. Scars turn lyrics, pain turn flame. Truth wave rising, remember the name. This is my therapy session. Every scar, every mask, every lesson. Am I fake, am I real, am I guessing? I bleed truth even when I'm confessing. Oh, this is my therapy session. Every scar, every mask, every lesson. Am I fake, am I real, am I guessing? I bleed truth even when I'm confessing. Oh, so am I still him? Yeah, part of me's never gone, but I'm writing it down, turning pain into song, smoking scars into sound waves, lies in the truth therapy session. Welcome back to the booth. Welcome back to the booth.
I thought the first session would fix it, but I came back again, still searching for myself in the echoes of who I've been. I see the scars, see the label, stoner, fake, lost, but they never paid the bill, they just left me with the cost. I wore their names like jackets I could never unzip, pretending pain, pretending strength, but I still let it slip. Sometimes I wonder if I wanted help or just a reaction, playing with fire to see if somebody noticed the ashes. Another therapy session, still scarred, still fighting the question. Am I pain or am I just a confession? Am I real or a mask in regression? I built systems in my head cause the world felt slow. Didn't cut corners, I cut time, made my own way to go. They said rebel, said I'm lazy, but they never could see I wasn't breaking the rules, I was breaking it free. wanted judgment cause invisibility kills. Even shame is attention, even hate has its thrills. If you see me at my worst, maybe you'll finally know that the boy you overlooked still had fire to show. Another therapy session, still scarred, still fighting the question. Am I pain or am I just a confession? Am I real or a mask in regression? You ever wonder why the scars outlive the lies? Why a blade remembers better than the eyes? It don't matter if the pain was staged or true. The body don't care. It carries proof for you. Fake pain or not, the marks still remain, and every look in the mirror replays the same frame. But I'm done wearing labels, done playing they roles. I'm taking masks off my face, stitching truth to my soul. I'm not just stoner, not just broken, not just kid with the blade. I'm the product of the silence that the world never weighed. Scars turn stories, stories turn flame. Truth waves the anthem and you're gonna know the name. Another therapy session, still scars, still fighting the question. Am I pain or am I just a confession? Am I real or a mask in regression? Another therapy session, still scars, still fighting the question. Am I pain or am I just a confession? Am I real or a mask in regression? This is bigger than a session, it's a season of war. Every verse that I spit is me kicking down doors. I ain't searching for pity, I ain't searching for fame. I'm searching for the me that's been buried in shame. Season 2, but the fight ain't done. This ain't closure, it's just chapter 1. Scars don't fade when the beat goes quiet. Therapy session, let the truth run riot.
Yeah, said I had control, but I don't, I lied. Scars talk louder than my mouth when I tried. Fake pain turned to real when I kept it inside. Now I'm trapped in a cycle where the hurt multiplies. People see the mask, but they don't hear the screams. Every night's a rerun of the same old dreams. Judgment felt better and silence back then, but now I'm judged by my scars every time I let them in. This is my therapy session, helpless. Scars keep dragging me down, I can't help this. Drowning in the lies that I built just to sell this. Truth is I'm broken and God knows I felt this. I said I was clever, cutting systems to win, but efficiency don't fix the storm I'm in. You can pass every test, beat the school, play the game, still come home to a mirror that won't say your name. I'm not lazy, I'm not crazy, I'm just lost in the smoke. Try to turn my story real, but it started as a joke. And now the scars are permanent, the silence is loud. I scream into the void, but it blends with the crowd. This is my therapy session, helpless. Scars keep dragging me down, I can't help this. Drowning in the lies that I built just to sell this. Truth is I'm broken and God knows I felt this. This is my therapy session, helpless. Scars keep dragging me down, I can't help this. Drowning in the lies that I built just to sell this. Truth is I'm broken and God knows I felt this. Why do I bleed for attention? Why do I fight to be seen? Why do I carve up the surface when I can't kill what's beneath? I wanted their eyes, I wanted their hate, but all I got left is a permanent state. They said time heals, but time just stares. Scars don't fade, they remind me I was never prepared for the weight, for the cost, for the chains I wore. Now I'm helpless, stuck in battles I don't fight anymore. But maybe this booth is the place I confess that I'm tired of pretending I'm more, I'm less. I'm exactly what I am, nothing polished, nothing neat, just a boy with heavy scars and a pen to bleed. sweet beat. This is my therapy session. Helpless, scars keep dragging me down. I can't help this. Drowning in the lies that I built just to sell this. Truth is I'm broken and God knows I felt this. This is my therapy session. Helpless, scars keep dragging me down. I can't help this. Drowning in the lies that I built just to sell this. Truth is I'm broken and God knows I felt this. Helpless don't mean hopeless, but right now it's close. I'm drowning in my story like a ghost nobody chose. Season 3, and I'm still asking the same. Am I real, am I fake, or just trapped in a name? Therapy session, Season 3. I can't run from the mirror, and I can't run from me. Helpless, but speaking, that's all I got left. Truth wave in the ashes, every breath is a test. This is my therapy session. Helpless, scars keep dragging me down. I can't help this. Drowning in the lies that I built just to sell this. Truth is I'm broken and God knows I felt this. This is my therapy session. Helpless, scars keep dragging me down. I can't help this. Drowning in the lies that I built just to sell this. Truth is I'm broken and God knows I felt this.
They thought I was finished, buried under my scars, but the ink on my skin turned the verses to bars. Helpless had me down, but it didn't hold long. Every scar is a lyric, every wound is a song. I've been judged, been labeled, been chained to the name, but you can't kill a fire when it's born in the flame. Breakthrough ain't clean, it's a fight in the dirt. It's me bleeding out truth, turning pain into work. This is my therapy session. Breakthrough, I was broken, but I never let it take you. Every scar, every tear that I came through, turn my silence to a fire I can blaze through. Season 3 had me gasping, helpless and weak, but the pit I was drowning in taught me to speak. Now I spit like survival, every breath is a war. Truth waves the weapon they can't ignore. Fake pain or real pain, don't matter, it's mine. The scars are receipts of the years I survived. I'm not ashamed of the battles, not afraid of the night. If I'm helpless in the dark, then I'll fight for the light. This is my therapy session. Breakthrough, I was broken, but I never let it take you. Every scar, every tear that I came through, turn my silence to a fire I can blaze through. Breakthrough don't mean healed, it don't mean I'm fine. It just means I stood up when the world drew the line. You don't beat the scars, you just wear them with pride. Proof that you lived through the storm and survived. I'm still a him, but I'm stronger, sharper, alive. Every failure I carry is the reason I thrive. If you bury me once, better dig deeper than that, cause I rise from the ashes like I planned for the trap. This booth is my mirror, these beats are my stage. Every therapy session is me breaking the cage. Confession to collapse, not a fight is the proof. Breakthrough is the sound of me standing in truth. This is my therapy session. Breakthrough, I was broken, but I never let it take you. Every scar, every tear that I came through, turn my silence to a fire I can blaze through. This is my therapy session. Breakthrough, I was broken, but I never let it take you. Every scar, every tear that I came through, turn my silence to a fire I can blaze through. Yeah, I was helpless, but I'm not helpless now. Scars still talk, but I won't bow. Season 4, this is the rise after the fall. Therapy session, breakthrough, I'm giving it all. Chill out.
Yeah, I used to chase judgment, used to beg for the eyes. Thought attention was love, even anger was a prize. But years taught me different, you don't need the crowd. Peace is quiet, acceptance is loud. Every scar on my skin, I once hated, I hid. Now I see them as chapters of the life that I live. Not proud, not ashamed, just the truth that remains. Part of who I am, not the whole, not the chains. This is my therapy session, in acceptance. No more running from the mirror, no more fences. Scars ain't shame, they're survival's presence. I'm alive, and that's my final sentence. Yeah. I'm alive, and that's my final sentence. I thought helpless was the end, but it taught me to breathe. Breakthrough was the fire, now acceptance is peace. Not healed, not perfect, but I don't need to be. The pain shaped the artist that you're hearing in me. I'm not just a stoner, not just the scars, not just the labels they carved in the dark. I'm the sum of the lessons, the rise and the fall. I'm the echo of truth that still answers the call. This is my therapy session, acceptance. No more running from the mirror, no more fences. Scars ain't shame, they survival's presence. I'm alive, and that's my final sentence. Woo! I'm alive, and that's my final sentence. Acceptance. Don't erase what's been done. It don't silence the scars or the battles I won. It just means I can carry it without breaking apart. Means I can live with the weight and still open my heart. I made peace with the labels, let them fade, let them go. I don't need to be seen, I just need to grow. Therapy sessions turn seasons, turn life. Now acceptance is the ending, not the end of the fight. Yeah, I'll fall again, yeah, I'll bleed, yeah, I'll doubt, but I know who I am, I don't need to shout. Truth wave was born from the scars I denied. Acceptance is the anthem of a soul that survived. This is my therapy session, acceptance. No more running from the mirror, no more fences. Scars ain't shame, they're survival's presence. I'm alive, and that's my final sentence. My therapy session, acceptance. No more running from the mirror, no more fences. Scars ain't shame, they're survival's presence. I'm alive, and that's my final sentence. 5 sessions deep, and I finally see the boy that I was still lives inside me. But I ain't just him, I'm the man that I've grown. Acceptance means I don't walk this road alone.
The engine is making a clicking noise. I'm watching the silver keychain swing. Your hands are tied on the leather wheel, but we aren't going anywhere tonight. The damp pavement looks like black ink. The street lamp is buzzing above us. It sounds like a giant insect. Everything feels heavy and slow. The silence feels like a heavy coat. It's pressing down on my shoulders. I can't breathe right in this air. You look like a stranger in this light, a total stranger. We did it now. Everything is smashed. Fogging up from my breath, I trace a line through the damp glass. My fingernails are bitten down to the pink. You're staring at the dark driveway. You've got a loose thread on your collar. I wanna reach out and pull it, but my arms feel like they're made of lead. The velvet on my sleeves is damp. We did it now. Everything is smashed. I don't have a plan. quiet is killing me. This quiet is the worst part. Just say something mean, just say anything at all. We did it now, everything is smashed. I don't have a plan, the keys are still in the slot. The battery is going to die, I'm just waiting, waiting for a word, just waiting.
If you knew the nights I screamed in silence, if you knew the nights I screamed in silence, fighting ghosts my father left behind. If you knew the weight I carry daily, just to smile and say I'm fine. You'd see a fire, not just smoke, a heart that never really broke, just bent and bent till it became the shape of a man made out of pain. If you knew me, you'd cry too, see the child in me that never made it through. Not for pity, not for praise, but to feel my soul in every phrase. If you knew me like I know these scars, you'd understand why I fall apart. But I'm still here, still standing tall, built from every time I had to crawl. If you knew what I had to survive, the love I lost just to stay alive, you'd hold your judgment like a breath, and maybe love me like there's nothing left. This ain't a song, it's a confession. This ain't a tear, it's a resurrection. I'm not perfect, I'm not clean, but damn it, I'm still trying to be seen. If you knew me, you'd cry too, see the child in me that never made it through. Not for pity, not for praise, but to feel my soul in every phrase. If you knew me like I know these scars, you'd understand why I fall apart. But I'm still here, still standing tall, built from every time I had to crawl. So if you're ever close enough to see, look past the rage, the fight, the plea, there's a kid who just wanted peace, still waiting on someone to believe.
I never feared the dark, I just learned how to walk through it, not chasing endings, just making sense of all the shadows that shape me. I don't chase death, I just nod when it walks by, like a shadow that knows I've already cried dry. Not afraid of the silence that follows the fall, I just learned to speak loud when I'm up against the wall. They label me dark for facing the grave, but I'm holding the light while I ride every wave. It's not about dying, it's fighting to stay when your reasons to breathe start slipping away. Blaze watched me unravel in the cold and the fire. He never asked questions, just stayed through the mire. Now he's gone, but not really, not far. He's the peace in my chest, the north in my star.
Death isn't the villain, it's part of the page, the other half of it all. Grief and grace, I'm not drawn to the end, I just know where it waits. But tonight I'm alive, and that's more than fate.
I speak with ghosts, not out of fear, but because they still speak through every tear. Memories sharper than steel to the bone, and still I write verses like I'm never alone. I've been quiet, I've been loud, I've been right on the edge. Built bridges from ashes, took oaths I never said. People left, people lied, but I never let go. Even pain became part of the way I grow. I don't glorify endings, I just honor what's real. The bruises, the beauty, the scars I still feel. I'm not trying to escape, I just see both sides, and I still choose to stay even when it divides.
Death isn't the villain, it's part of the page, the other half of it all. Grief and grace, I'm not drawn to the end, I just know where it waits. But tonight I'm alive, and that's more than fate.
Some won't get it, some never will, but I've sat in the silence and felt it stand still. Not broken, not gone, just carved into shape, like a candle that flickers but never escapes.
Some won't get it, some never will, but I've sat in the silence and felt it stand still. Not broken, not gone, just carved into shape, like a candle that flickers but never escapes.
So tell death, not tonight. I've got verses left to write. I've got ghosts to make proud, and a flame still burning out loud.
I've been broken, I've been bold, I've watched my breath in the midnight cold. I've cursed the sky and prayed to ash, begging for peace I couldn't catch. But every time I fall apart, the stars still show me where to start. The light don't lie, even when I do, it breaks the dark, it pulls me through. I ain't clean, I ain't pure, but there's something in me still sure. The road is rough, but the fire's still mine, and the light don't lie. I've seen shadows wear my name, tried to fight what I became, but grace don't knock, it just walks in when you're tired of your own sin. So I sit still and let it burn, and I feel truth in what I've earned. Then the light don't lie, even when I break, it shines through fear and past the ache. I ain't fixed, but I ain't done. Still got breath, still got sun. The dark gets loud, but I still find the light don't lie. I lost my way, but not the spark. Somehow love still leaves a mark. I ain't holy, but I try, and the light don't lie. The light don't lie, not in the stars, not in my chest. It don't promise ease, just a place to rest. I'm not whole, but I'm aligned with the scars that made me kind. I walk alone, but I walk in time, 'cause the light don't lie. Yeah. it's alright like this. Yeah. Nothing's perfect and I'm cool with that. Took the long way just to make it back. Life don't always give what you ask, but I still laugh and I still last. Ain't got much, but I've got me. Learn to grow where they said I bleed. I make peace with where I'm at. Nothing's perfect and I'm cool with that. Burned the map, found a better way. Didn't need a plan, just need to stay. World said quit, I whispered nah. Built a throne out of broken parts. I don't flex, I reflect. Don't chase like sack, I collect. Brave, got regrets, but they don't own me. I forgave the past so it won't control me. Nothing's perfect and I'm cool with that. Took the long way just to make it back. Life don't always give what you ask, but I still laugh and I still last. Ain't got much, but I've got me. Learned to grow where they said I'd bleed. I made peace with where I'm at. Nothing's perfect and I'm cool with that. Used to wish for a sign from above. Now I find inside wall cracks in love. I ain't healed, but I'm not the same. Still got fire, but I cooled the flame. Take it slow, take it real. Show the scars, let them feel. I don't need fame, don't need the flash. Nothing's perfect and I'm cool with that. Nothing's perfect and I'm cool with that. Took the long way just to make it back. Life don't always give what you ask, but I still laugh and I still last. Ain't got much, but I got me. Learned to grow where they said I bleed. I made peace with where I'm at. Nothing's perfect and I'm cool with that. So if you're barely holding on, that still means you're strong. We don't rise just to shine, we rise because we've been wronged. Yeah, and I'm cool with that.
This light don't shine, it growls, it flickers with teeth, it breaks through clouds. It ain't soft, it's sacred rage, light that burns off the cage. I'm feral light, untamed and alive, not here to decorate, here to survive. It's a blaze, this is fury, set ablaze. You want calm, this ain't that. You want truth, then light the match. I was born to be what they fear, a light to allow disappear. I'm feral light, untamed and alive, not here to decorate, here to survive. This ain't glow, it's a blaze, this is fury, set ablaze. Not every light was made to be gentle.
walk where lines blur, where fear and faith shake hands. I live on the edge, not to jump, but to understand. Most stay safe, I stay real. I've seen what the abyss feels.
I'm an edge walker, heart in the fire, feet on the ledge, too raw to settle, too loud to hedge. They call it risky, I call it true. Nothing grows where nothing's new.
Fear falling, I fear the fake. I'd rather break loud than survive as a snake. Every step I take is a dare to live fully, to burn there.
I'm an edge walker, heart in the fire, feet on the ledge, too raw to settle, too loud to hedge. They call it risky, I call it true. Nothing grows where nothing's new.
You can find me where truth meets cliff, still standing.
Bought the soul sucker mom car. Wasn't part of my plan. She said it's perfect for the life we want, for raising a fam. She smiled like it was home, already on wheels, but I couldn't stand a thing. It never felt real. Didn't pour in money unless it quit on the road. Let it sit for 6 months like a story I'd outgrown. Started walking every day just to get where I need. Gas station down the block, that walk set me free. Didn't have much, barely stayed afloat. Job didn't pay, but I let go to smoke. Nicotine faded, my lungs came alive, and I found some peace in a broke man's stride. That walk was the best thing I ever did. Taught me how to live without the lies I used to grip. Didn't need the car, didn't need the fix. Started healing in silence behind that register shift. People came to talk like I could see in their skin, and I listened deep, let the truth begin. Didn't speak on my pain, all the weight I hid, but I beat my demons while bagging the chips. Yeah, I slipped, had pouches stacked in my coat. Didn't need them, but they numbed me enough to cope. I still showed up, didn't fold, didn't boast. Just left a change cup sitting by the toast. No sign on it, just word of mouth. Leave a penny, take one, like hope in a drought. People gave and I never said who. They just knew someone like them needed it too.
I never talked about my failing vows, never spilled my health or what broke me down. But in my silence I found new sound. Truth in the small things where grace is found. And maybe I'm not who I thought I'd be, but I'm proud of that walk and what it gave me. I learned you don't need much to be seen, just heart and a reason to keep walking clean.
That walk Work was the best thing I ever did. Strip me down to bone, show me where I begin. Didn't need escape, didn't need a win. Just needed time and a place to sit. And a junk car I never did fix turned out to be the reason I found what real is. So if you're walking to, don't call it a miss. Sometimes a broke road is the path to bliss.
Or whetstone.
Didn't ease into this world. I came in wild, lungs full of thunder. No lullabies, just alarms. No silence, just signal. Born before I had language, but I knew pain. Before I knew peace, I was war with the name. Cried not to be held, but to declare I'm here. I was born screaming, not broken but brave. Torn from the silence like the first sound ever made. If pain is the price, then I already paid. If fire is the truth, I'll never be afraid. I was born screaming, and I ain't done yet. I didn't cry for comfort, I cried to crack open the sky. My voice was prophecy, and no one recognized why. I've been yelling ever since, in lyrics and scars, in the parts I never print. Don't call it noise, this is legacy in making. Don't call it trauma, this is sacred earth. I was born screaming, not broken but brave. Torn from the silence like the first sound ever made. If pain is the price, then I already paid. If fire is the truth, I'll never be afraid. I was born screaming, and I ain't done yet. This ain't performance.